Dire team.
I mean, it also depends on what. Ban out the Lycan. 2-1-2, yeah, just would have been, again, a massive army that probably Immortals wouldn't have been able to deal with VGJ Storm, just maybe would have run over them. If Immortals start to get behind, then you just see the map control disappearing before their eyes. So yeah, making sure that they ban out the Lycan there.
Remaining.
And once again reduce the risk of this giant army coming towards to take the towers, take the base.
Dire team pick.
And similarly, VGJ Storm, they ban out the Broom Hammer. You can use its spawn spiderlings to try and deal with any creeps, anything pushing in that's a little bit too low. It's just one of those heroes that you've always got to have in the back of your mind as well. If Immortals pick it up and they start to get early pushes again, early map control, then it could put a VGJ Storm on the back foot. And we all know how strong the Brood Hammer is. Nobody wants to be able to get a free loss with the Broom Hammer being picked up against them.
Radiant team pick.
Venomancer.
Venomancer is going to be the final pickup by VGJ Storm. This could be big. Venomancer Chen. Is it going to be Venomancer Chen in the off lane? Is this what the pickup's going to be? The Chen being able to focus down heroes, obviously being able to pick up the creeps with effectively as enchant, and then add to the damages. Immortals pick up the goddamn Tinker, the bane of every pub match. MP is going to be playing the Tinker, Febby on the Disruptor, Dubu, Elder Titan Miura is going to be on the Doom, just waiting now for Velo. Is this going to be a carry Omni Knight? It looks like it is. As Resolution, we'll be picking up the Phantom Lancer, MSS on the Chen, SVG on the Bane, YS on the Death Prophet. We got Snaking on the Venomancer. So just wait for the strat time to be over once again, guys. Tell me who you think is going to win this game from the draft in the chat. But personally, I can't look past VGJ Storm. I think the Death Prophet, the Phantom Lancer, with the Venomancer, it's a really strong combination. Then obviously the Bane, it's a really strong support anyway, and Chen just being able to plow down towers. I like the Tinker, but I think if he gets caught out, he is dead. He is just absolutely blown up. Though he could make it a pain in the ass, he could really make this game hard.
Prepare for battle.
So once again, there is smokes available on the start of VGJ. So they're not going to be, I think they're going to be smoking right out of the base. It doesn't look like it. Looks like he's just going this Venomancer with the Resolution. The slow from the Gale into the slows from the Spirit Lance. This could be really bad if the Omni Knight gets caught out. Yeah, looks like it's going to be Doom in the safe lane, and it's not going to be the carry Omni Knight. I don't know what these lanes are actually. Maybe it is. Maybe the Tinker swaps lanes again. But could we be seeing some Battle Tinker coming out in this try versus, well, at least a dual lane for the side of VGJ Storm? Doom gonna get himself a free safe lane with the Bane rotating down here. And it looks like the Rune Secure is going to come out. Doom not even stepping up, not even risking himself for this. As now, it looks like they maybe want to get in behind. It is a reward. It looks like it's just going to be Febby and Velo stepping behind and maybe looking for MSS, who is coming in with the creeps. Velo does see this now. MSS going to be stepping up, and the Tinker's back in the mid lane. So it looks like it is going to be the sort of, well, Velo's keeping himself out, actually, keeping himself back to the tier 1 tower. Just gets a little bit of harass onto MSS. And then as soon as he gets galed, just moves himself back to the tier 1. Bottom lane though, it is going to be the Bane up against the Doom with the resolution. Just looking for the farm. Now the Elder Titan has started to move himself down here with his giant rattle. Throws out his spirit. Trying to get that little bit of extra speed, that little bit of extra attack damage. Resolution still in those. Picked up the Spirit Lance. So Dubu's spirit comes back now. The Resolution taking a lot of harass. Just from that one right click, it is a decent amount of damage. Spirit Lance. And the Spirit's out for a walk. It's the Lena Spirits down here. What's he got? He gets himself plus 48 damage just from having that Spirit walk around. Dubu going to be throwing them out onto SVG as the Spirit Blade does come in. The Spirit Lance comes in from Resolution. So Dubu needs to be careful now as well. Because SVG with the Brain Sap, it could just get Dubu down lower than he's comfortable with. Especially seeing as he has to step up for these right clicks. And get really up in the face of either Resolution or SVG. Your mid lane, MP is going to be up against YS. The Death Prophet. Laser comes out, but the Spirit Siphon's going to be there onto MP. MP just being chased down. There is... Well, it's going to turn around with the Crypt Swarm. Actually throw it into the Creep Wave, just looking for the last hits. Now top lane, Febby. Snaking, Velo's there as well. They're just throwing the harass out where they can find it. Snaking's trying to do a little bit of farming. 7 and 2. Okay, so he's only 2-3 last hits between or behind Velo. Now bottom lane, Resolution is forced to doppelganger and walk himself away. Just getting a little bit too close there to the Doom. I just wanted to throw the harass out with these illusions. Tinker. Laser YS, it's going to be the Crypt Swarm coming out once again. And just both heroes able to throw the harass. It's really who's got the most mana sustain, and with the two mangoes, that's probably going to be YS. We go it. Dubu. Getting pretty low. The Brain Sap is off. Well, it was just used. So Dubu not really going to go down here, and this is what he can do. He just moves his spirit into the jungle to find this pull out as well. SVG coming in, trying to get a little bit of farm. He's going to go for the Devour. Still has it. Top lane, snaking. Now starting to climb those last hits. Stomp comes in. Chen just sending his creep to do work. Velo needs to be careful. There's going to be a kinetic field, so snaking, but Poison Gale. Venom Scale slows them both down. And they can't get on top of the snaking. Well, MSS, he's going to be able to send back the Venomancer, who's just got an instant TP back into the lane once he's healed up. So the downtime on that, it's not going to be too long. We are now taking a lot of harass now that the ET isn't in the lane, and SVG knows he can throw it up, back it up, and there's not a lot that Rio can do because the Scorched Earth, it's only level 1. But it's only a little bit of regen coming out there for the Doom. Lance flies through. It's a Brain Sap just being held for now. The chase is going to come out. There it is. Right click's not going to be enough. Scorched Earth as well as a couple of salve to heal him up. He's going to live through this one at least. Could even turn it around. The Infernal Blade goes onto SVG. The right clicks, but the Brain Sap just keeps SVG healthy. Once again, Dubu just needs to back himself away. Bot lane though, Febby. Slowed down, just gonna go for the TP, nothing to stop it, and of course Dubu is gonna be the first blood going the way of SVG in this bottom lane. Just stepped up, it looks like a little bit too far forward. Gave the space for the Bane to find the Nightmare as well as Brain Sap. And now top lane, once again they're going to try and chase down Velo. Snaking, even with the Harpy coming in, this is going to be a decent amount of damage just throwing out this Chain Lightning.
Structures are fortified.
So back in the mid, Why yes, it looks like VGJ Storm pretty much winning every lane, or at least getting close to. I'm not sure what Immortals are going to be able to do to try and turn this one around. Once Tinker gets online with his Boots of Travel, can start really getting around the map, really trying to put the pressure onto VGJ Storm, pull them away, while the rest of the Immortals look for kills. But at the minute, VGJ Storm coming out on top of the Venomous Gale. Vio's going to be throwing out his Repel, as well as the Purifications, but the right click still chasing him down. They're going to be able to get this as SVG is going to die down in the bottom lane. I don't think there's anything to stop Velo. He actually cancels the TP himself. Gets the kill onto the Harpy. This purifies him, but the tier 1 tower up on this top lane will be taking a bit of harass. Coming up from at least snaking as well as his wards. Chen finds himself the Satyr Tormentor. Looks like the shift in the lanes around now. As the Doom. Level 4 does come up to this top lane. Close to the level 6. Should be able, like I say, to sustain through any ganks. He's got the move speed. Got the 3 points into the Scorched Earth now. So it's not going to be too bad for him up on this top lane. He's even got the bonus armor. Exorcism's being popped. It looks like the Spirit actually scouts out the Bane. Now MP knows to back up, but top lane they're going to be trying to right click down Rayo. They catch him in the trees. There's going to be the Poison Gale. And it's just blocked him in. Okay, I said he would be fine, but if he gets blocked in like this, then that is going to be the death of the Doom. Snaking takes him down with the poison. Surprised he held the Spirit Lance. SVG, did he just show? I think he did. But they are going to get the Nightmare on the slowdown onto MP. The Centaur stop. It's not going to be there, so they change targets onto the MP. And with the Drain coming out, YS will pick up that kill. Even Febby TP'd in here, but it's not going to be enough. As the ET will be killed off. Exorcism's already worn off though. SVG, Israel laser missiles available, not for the next couple of seconds, and YS up onto the low ground. They're looking to MP. The Drain starts the storm from the Spirits. SVG could be in a little bit of trouble. The missiles fly through. He's getting low. Rio's there as well. Dubu takes down MSS on the back lanes. And Duke flies through. SVG. His MP is already taking down the Infernal Blade. One more right click. Tries to get himself in the Roshan pit, but Rioa is going to be able to claim that kill. PL moves himself back down to the bot lane. So it is just a little bit of a musical lanes thing going on here in this game. 3 to 4, 8.5 minutes in. So it looks like resolution. If you want to start putting the pressure onto this tier 1 tower on the bot lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Disruptor is down here. If they see him, which I think they do slightly. No, okay. He steps up now. SVG will see him now. He's going to try and go around the back. Get that Nightmare off. Maybe look for another kill after the tower. Yes, Snake King's going to come in. He's got the Venomous Gale. Velo's here to try and help out his friend. The Glimpse though. SVG could be in a little trouble now. The connected field's dropped. Purification just being used to get him low, but it looks like SVG, the Brain Sap, just barely able to keep himself alive. Sent back by the Chen. Stun comes out onto the Venomancer.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And everybody just looking to play it safe, back themselves away. Sorry, does have the Doom now. Going to be helpful in trying to shut down the PL if they can get this off. Means he can't doppelganger, he can't just run himself away. A resolution. Started on the Diffusal Blade. Velo's not got a lot of mana. In fact, he's not got enough for another Purification. Got the mana for a Repel if he needs it. But the chase is going to come on. The harass coming out onto Velo. Your top lane. Nightmare's going to be there. Is there a Fiend's Grip? He's only level 4, so Venomous Gale. This might be enough. Yeah, Crypt Swarm stops the TP. VGJ Storm pick up another kill. Exorcism's available now as well, so they might push into this tier 1 tower on the top after they clear off these creeps as well as that catapult.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
VGJ Storm just looking for some quick map control. 10.5 minutes into the game.
Radiant's top tower.
Immortals are down at least two tier 1 towers. Now the doppelganger Febby gets himself over the kinetic field. It looks like he wants to carry on chasing the disruptor though. What's Resolution going to be able to do? The Doom does come out. This could, probably will be the death. Yeah, it will tick down to the Doom. Ringo picks that one up. But the exorcism's still going and there's a fortification available. They're not going to be popped by Immortals as the tier 2 tower is being worked on. Now it comes out. But with this catapult, I think they might carry on going. Plague Ward's just doing work, keeping the creeps back. This is going to be a tier 2 tower at 11.5 minutes into the game. Oh, they even find a stack. Below with the purification onto Resolution. Velo just needs to hide himself in the trees. The Fiend's Grip is up, and if they can find the vision onto, which they do with these illusions coming through, does he just move himself back out? Fiend's Grip. Oh, it's going to set up with the Nightmare first. Just get a little bit of frost onto the Omni Knight, and now the Fiend's Grip comes out. The right clicks, even the Spirit Lance being used. This should be the death of the Omni Knight. Is it going to be enough? He gets the purification off. The Doppelganger dodges out the majority of the damage, and Resolution still picks up that kill. Meanwhile, mid lane, Kinetic Field starts to start being used. Snaking caught out the lasers. There's not going to be a rocket coming through. Well, there is a Doom. He's caught up into the air. And the match of the machines do boot. Will be enough damage to take down Snaking.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But VGJ Storm, they don't look like they want to let up. At 6k net worth lead, 12 minutes into the game, 12.5 minutes in, 6 kills to 5. Already got themselves one tier 2 tower, as well as all 3 tier 1s. Rezo. Getting closer to the defusal now as well, just needs the recipe it looks like. Only about 200 gold away. The Ancient Black Dragon, get him most of the way. Yeah. I don't know if that's a sarcastic thanks or not. But I think as soon as this diffusal blade's up, VGJ Storm look for another fight. Fiend's Grip will be back up pretty soon. Yeah, 6 seconds, 7 seconds. Snaking is getting... Well, he's just got all that DPS. He might actually pick Poison Nova up at level 10, so he can get the level 2 straight away. Although maybe puts another point to the Venomous Gale. SVG. You have vision on him. And there's going to be a smoke up, but this could be a bait with everybody being so close around. Apart from Snaking, and now Resolution's actually pretty far away now as well. They are going to be seeing the Bane, and Nightmare's going to be coming out. Is there a Doom available? It is there if you want to try and use this. SVG does have the Fiend's Grip though. It's not going to be thrown out the Purification. Now the Fiend's Grip onto the Omni Knight with the Exorcism. NMSS has already taken down Dubu. Disruptor falls. Febby. 15 minutes in. Exorcism's up. Storm's going to be sent back. Sorry, the Bane's going to be sent back. With the tier 2 tower now being worked on with this Exorcism. They can move themselves into the mid as well, because Exorcism's only about 3/4 of the way through. It might wear off just before they get to the tier 2 tower mid, but still 14-15 minutes in, one tier 2 tower remaining. VGJ still making sure this Tinker can't get himself going.
I feel renewed.
Snaking now, even doing a little bit of farming. He's not picked it up. Actually went for the plus 90 gold a minute on the Venomancer. I wonder if they know he's there. Velo is stepping up. He's going to step up into a lot of Plague Wards that are going to be cleared off. Yeah, SVG just comes back to make sure Snaking gets out good and healthy. Oh, the Nightmare. No Fiend's Grip, but the Venomous Gale comes out now as well. The Brain Sap Dubu is going to be able to get the Stomp off. He might just tick down. The Purification is going to save his life. And now though, Earth Splitter comes out, Febby with the Repel, trying to run himself away. Snaking was forced to keep himself in the river to get himself out of the range of the Earth Splitter. MP, where was that kill? I think it was just rocket spam. We take down the Chen. Ryoa is out of mana, the Diffusal Blade is up now, provide the Phantom Lancer. Doom. Completely out of mana, just needs to walk himself back up to the high ground. Stop these PO illusions from being able to do the damage against him. But again, it's just a little bit more mark control. It means the Doom needs to go back to the fountain to heal up. You know, it creates space, creates time for the Chen to come back alive. Double damage down here now as well. Resolution smoked up. They might look for Roshan. Exorcism is there. Probably pop this, move themselves into the Roshan pit, get themselves an Aegis. The Spirit, but they just wait this one out. The smoke is still up. The Spirit goes back to the don't know. Roshan has been started. Now the Exorcism. Just look how quick he's going to go down with the -7, with the bonus damage coming through. It's going to be a quick Roshan. And there's no Earth Splitter yet for 12 seconds, so I don't think there's anything Immortals can do about this. Reza. Exorcism, 2/3 of the way through. Did he move to this last tier 2 tower? Looks like Resolution just wants to move back to farm. Not satisfied yet in his team fighting ability. As he looks, he's close to the heart. He just needs about 100 gold for the Reaver, and then another 2-2 for the full heart itself, which should be up in the next 5-6 minutes or so, if you can carry on this level of farm. Take a look at the net worth. It is 9.3k. I hear a glimpse. They might have found the Chen once again. The Static Storm. I think the Kinetic Field just wore off. Velo is going to be able to secure the kill onto MSS once again. Even MSS finding a little bit of funny in that. As the Omni Knight does have the drums. Phase boots. So Resolution. Reaver's complete now. The lane is going to push towards him. Tinker TPs himself away. Top lane. Any follow-up? There's going to be the Death Prophet as well. They might be spotted out. There's going to be the Nightmare. I think there's a Fiend's Grip to follow up. Yeah, there is. It might not even be needed. Well, it is going to be used to stomp her, but it looks like the Yule Scepter stops the stomp, and now Dubu's in a lot of trouble now as well. YS, SVG, get themselves a kill each. Snaking blinks forward, but can't find the Tinker. And he's just going to be able to refresh, Boots of Travel himself back to the fountain, get himself out of harm's way. Oh, speaking of, they might find him though. MP comes in, he's going to be able to get the refresh, but Resolution's going to be able to right-click him down. And now Ryosa though, it's going to be the Doppelganger trying to chase. Has he got the Diffusal Blade with that Yule Scepter? Static Storm, but it's not going to make a difference. Resolution's on a double. YS chasing, but Ryosa's just gets too far away that he thinks it might be a bad idea to walk up to 3 heroes on the high ground. Death Prophet. And that gets him close to the heart. 500 more gold. And Phantom Lancer is going to be pretty darn unstoppable. Another Doom. Poison Nova does come out from the Venomancer, who has been doomed. TPs, anybody going to try and come in and help his teammate?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe not. The Doom backs away. Giving this one up in the air. The ultimate is going to wear off pretty soon. Snaking just goes back to stacking. As the Shrine won't be up for another couple of minutes, but should be able to get back to the fountain if he really needs to, with the Boots of Travel to heal up. PL with the heart. Age is still now as well, so they could look for a fight. Tinker just trying to do the best he can to keep these lanes pushed out, keep the pressure off this last tier 2 tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Vilo gets the chance. Army spots him. And up on the top lane, well, the Poison Nova's been used, but so is the Doom. Riora's just keeping himself in the trees. As he look for the TP now, Venomancer has already used it on his boots of travel, so it's going to be 23 seconds at least where he can join the rest of his team. Stomp onto the Phantom Lancer with his tier 2 tower, being pressured in. Looks like it should fall, even with the Tinker's much of the machine spell. Purification even coming out. It's just everything being thrown at this Phantom Lancer, trying to keep him away from this tier 2 tower. The Glimpse back does still have the Aegis. I think that's actually going to be wearing off in the next couple of minutes. Or the next minute or so. So this could be the timing that Resolution needs, as once again he resumes pressure on this tier 2 tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Immortals just can't get themselves out for fear of being ganked. Speaking of being ganked, Febby being slowed down, killed off, and now they turn their attention to Velo. The repel is going to be the... Obviously the Diffusal Blade doesn't purge anymore, but Velo, he needs to be careful moving himself back because Resolution just wants to go into the base with the Spirit Lance. He's going to be able to find the kill onto Velo. Just keeps right-clicking him down with these illusions, and now Tinker needs to blink himself back with 2 heroes down. Velo does have the buyback. Aegis is going to wear off now. But Exorcism is going to come out, being popped here by the Death Prophet. The blink forward, Snaking gets the Venomous Gale onto MP. MP just needs to do what he can to try and delay this with the Match of the Machines. Once again, forced back as Rezo does come forward. Stomp only hits onto the Death Prophet. 22 minutes in, it's going to be tier 3 tower going down. If you want to carry on going, it looks like they do. Rezo just keeps dipping in and out, healing from this heart. And then coming back in, and this is going to be at least a melee rack if you can keep up this aggression. It's just been slowly chipped down by the Siege Creep, by the Plague Wards. And could even carry on fighting here. Well, maybe not. Everyone is just getting a little bit low. By everyone, I mean the Death Prophet and the Venomancer, just getting a little bit low on the mana. The Resolution. Gonna go back for the Shadow Blade. Maybe just to try and get the jump on the Tinker a little bit more when he shows on the map. Like this, you can see the Match of the Machines.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
MP is in the trees trying to do what he can, but Resolution's already clearing off these creeps that have been pushed up here by MP. So the ball lane SVG. Is he looking to try and trap someone as the Doom does come up, shows himself underneath? Oh, to the vision of these creeps. Pretty sure he's got the Fiend's Grip. Yeah, he's going to be coming across. Yuri just pops the Shadow Blade and might no good for this. The Doom's going to be popped the Scorched Earth, trying to chase him down. Roro should be able to get it with the right clicks. Unless the Death Prophet can get him now, the Yule Scepter, it is going to be the YS, and now Snaking comes in. They don't have anything to cancel the TP though. Yule Scepter was already used. Being down for the next 35 seconds, but the Fiend's Grip wasn't used, so it wasn't a waste of that. Even with the deny, so Doom not really getting anything out of that, apart from taking the Bane off the board for a good 40 seconds or so.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, the Yule Scepter. Pretty sure this is the death of the Doom. The vision, the reveal, yet Spirit Lance comes through. The Kinetic Storm combination. Aurora is just able to get himself out with the Stomp there as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The Resolution just wants the second tier 3 tower. Exorcism is back up. This is going to be easy for them to step into if they really want to. They've got the Chan creeps. The Tinker trying to keep them at bay, but Bane is now back down here. Yeah, Resolution heals up, comes back in. Exorcism's going to be there as well to do damage to the tower. No fortification up for the Radiant Immortals. What do they do? Backlines. It's going to be the jump by YS, trying to drain down the Disruptor.
Radiant's bottom tower has
And they
fallen.
take themselves a second tier 3 tower, VGJ Storm. Stomp not effective. AKB was still up. You know, the mid lane. Oh, these racks being taken as well. He's going to try and come and do what he can. As the range racks down to 254 health. MP Invis just blinks himself away up into the high ground. We don't know roughly he's about here, but he's going to be able to refresh and just boots of travel himself. I should boots of travel himself out because there is 3 heroes here. Just keeps blinking himself a little bit further away, a little bit further away.
Trust me, I know how
Bottom
to
lane.
handle such power.
Do they have the reveal for the movie? Steps under a sentry, trying to go for the TP, but the damage is too big. As Resolution is now wicked sick. And top lane, they might have found the Tinker. Yep, there's going to be the Nightmare. The Poison Nova does come out. SVG keeping hold of the Fiend's Grip. It's going to fly out for now, and he might tick down with the Spirit Siphon. The Poison Nova doing the damage. SVG going to get caught out and killed off, it looks like, even with that heal setter up into the air. But YS is just finding kills left, right, and centre. Velo now silenced up the blink forward. Spirit Siphon has come off cooldown. Crisp Swarm's going to miss, but he's just going to carry on chasing down. There's no try for Velo to heal up with the Purification. He's not got himself a TP. And the chase is on while the racks are being taken on the bottom. The GG is just going to be called. Does YS find this kill before the game finally ends though? Doesn't look like he does. So that is going to be Immortals versus VGJ Storm. Pretty sure VGJ are 3-0 in terms of matches.